Hey, loan officers out there. We have Jeff Laundress, who works with Stikkum. And Stikkum is an awesome platform to help loan officers grow their business. Jeff, for people that are watching or listening to this podcast today, why should someone listen to this episode? And then I'll kind of just dive into some questions with you.
Yeah, I think folks will want to listen to this episode here because it's 2026. What we used to and what they used to do in 2016, 2006, we have some customers that have 20 plus, 30 plus years in the business, is not going to work. AI is here, technology is here, data is king. And how do you harness that data? How do you utilize it? How do you put it to your benefit to grow your business, grow your relationships of your customers? How do you use that data to grow your referral networks? That's really what the platform Stickum does, is allowing you to really harness that data of what the physical behaviors your customers are doing out there so that you can get ahead of what actions and activities are happening or about to happen that pertains to mortgage business with your current customers and even your prospective marketplace as well.
It's awesome. And could you tell us a little bit about your platform? And then we'll get into strategies that LOs can implement. Like how does your platform help loan officers? And then we'll get into the strategies next.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So we wanted to solve a critical, I guess, item or problem in any sales role. Think about it. We're talking about loan officers, but we're really sales folks, right? We're bringing good products and services to customers. We're trying to fill their need because they've got a problem to solve. Great. I got to bring a solution. They've got an opportunity they want to take advantage of. Fantastic. I'm the bridge. I'm going to bring you the bridge to cross the river to get to your opportunity. That's what we do, right? But the conundrum is, who to do it with, when, and what do I bring to them in the big, gigantic ocean of possibilities of where do I spend my time, my marketing dollars with the right clientele and stuff. So we've developed Stickum as a platform using technologies that says, hey, Devin, if you have a customer that's out there and you want to watch them, and yes, I'll be honest and transparent, it's as Big Brother as it's going to sound. Okay, that Facebook and Google and everybody else already has a digital fingerprint on us. And there's a reason why we have these messages that come up and all of a sudden that really pertains to what we're thinking. Imagine loan officers if you had that type of technologies in your back pocket. That's what Stickum is bringing. So as customers are out there thinking about mortgages, as customers are out there maybe researching mortgage, as customers out there are deliberately doing some actions like listing properties for sale or happen to be working with a competitor and almost being taken away from you. Those are all digital signals and physical behaviors that our platform is watching for. We are the radar for customer behavior. We look for the blips that happen on the map. That blip represents Devin's specific behavior towards his interest in refinance. And then now I can take that and I can send it to the loan officer out there that says, hey, get a hold of Devin right now. Kick off your marketing right now. Or you better pick up the phone and call Devin because your customer, Devin, is about to be taken away. So we want to get loan officers, one, retention, the opportunity using technology to save their customers because they're in the hand of a competitor. And oh, by the way, you've got an EPO on your shoulders about to come down on you. Two, not just retention, but prevention. We want to provide that same technologies to be able to radar, watch your customer base, before they're in the save mode, before they're about to be stolen away, before the risk of an EPO even appears. How do you do that? I'm going to need to know when Devin is about to enter that market, not physically with somebody else, but himself, DIY, because it's top of mind of Devin right now, today, for the topic of a refinance. That's what we're watching for, right? So now at that point, if I can even help customers get there, help loan officers get to that point, that's before the loan officer or a competitor gets involved. That's before an EPO is even an issue. Why? Because Devin, you're able to engage early with your customer at the right time with the right topic in the mortgage and now support them so that who's pulling credit? You are. Who's the one taking them through the journey? You are. You're proactively engaging at that point, preventing the actions on the back end, if you will, or preventing that opportunity of losing that customer or losing it to a competitor.
I love it. And one of the things I love about Stikkum is it's really so Go High Level is like one of the most well-known CRMs in the mortgage space. I love that it integrates directly into Go High Level. what have you seen some loan officers do inside of their CRM to like send an automated text when someone's going through a divorce or someone's moving? Like, what are some strategies you've seen LOs do for that?
So the thing we want to take a step back, and I always tell loan officers is okay, it's targeted, it's got to be timely, and it's got to be relevant. Okay, this is just marketing, good marketing 101. All right, timely, so targeted, Devin Gillen. Okay, timely. I'm going to send you a message now. Why? Because you want that message now. You want that type of information. You're looking for it now, right? Timely. If I sent it out to you 2 months ago, you wouldn't care about it. If I send it to you 8 months from now, you wouldn't care about it, right? Because you're getting ready for the holidays or whatnot, right? But the specific timely means I'm going to send it now, right now, right? Last, relevant. You're looking for a refinance. Why I'm going to send you something on reverse mortgages, right? Okay. That's what it is. So those three things I coach loan officers on. Okay, guys. So any of your marketing, if you can get those three things targeted to Devin, not to Jeff, to Devin, right? Timely, Devin today, but not Devin a week from now, and relevance. So pairing technologies like Stikkum and say, okay, well, hey, this is a credit pull. This needs to happen. Or looks like Devin is looking around for refinance information. We built our integrations to say, you know what, we're integrating to good CRMs first and foremost, right? Because they have the technologies, but we say, hey, if you got an engine like Hova, if you got an engine like Go High Level, fantastic. You know what's coming over from Stikkum and all the detail that's coming with it? That it's Devin's customer. His name is Jeff. It's a Stikkum alert. It's a behavior notification. It's about mortgages and it's about refinance. Those are all identifiers that's coming over with our technologies into the CRM. And I told us now with that power, your CRM could say, oh, I got it fully automatically through integration and say, oh, okay, Devin's customer, not Joe's, not Bill's, whatever. Fantastic. If the customer name is Jeff, fantastic. I pinpointed him right there. It's coming from Stikkum, so it's a retention thing. That means it's, a current customer or whatnot. And oh, by the way, it's mortgages and key on the last little bit. Right now, they just actually gave a notification that his behavior is intended for refinance. So fantastic, refinance. Let me grab campaign number 3, built for refinance communications, a nice sequence going out to help the customer at this point educate them on what they might be looking for, refinance information. So it's launched right now. That's timeliness. It's tied to what we're telling it. Hey, it's not Joe, it's Devin. Okay, that's targeted. And the last piece, relevance. Okay, it's about refinance. So that's using data not only to be aware of what's going on, and now pair it strategically with a good system and a good technology like Ohio level that can execute at that level. That brings relevance, right? Targeted, timeliness, relevance, and all of a sudden amongst them, the chaos of messaging that our customers get, 90% of it is just thrown at them because marketers are just blindly marketing. Your message is going to coming in at surprisingly the right time to exactly the right person and exactly what they're thinking about. How much more is that going to stick out? And
I love
we're
that.
talking about
Yeah.
leveraging the fact that they're your customer.
Yeah, I love that. And the reason I say go high level is because Hova is built on go high level. So I don't hide the
You love
fact.
it.
And the difference between me is there's a lot of go high level agencies. I'm just the only one that I found that like actually manages the CRM for you. Like my LOs don't even log into go high level unless they're adding notes. Like LO will message me, say, hey, I want to create a workflow for Stikkum alerts for divorces. I'll be like, awesome. Script a video for them, edit the video, put it inside of the email campaigns, create the text. That's all they need to tell me. So I love that you're bringing this up.
Devin, that's a huge value. This is what I found in the marketplace as well too. And you've seen some other platforms kind of do partial this. It's either like, oh, we'll do it with you or we'll do it for you, right?
Yeah.
And this is no knock on any of the loan officers out there because you are the masters of your domain. And all of you will tell me the last thing I want to do, Jeff, is go to school and learn code. The last thing I
Mhm.
want to do is sit in front of computer screens and configure systems that have all this confusing, part of my language, crap on the screen. 90% of it doesn't pertain to you guys, by the way. It's just there. Okay. What I want to do if I'm a loan officer is get from point A to point B. Point A means I want to get my stuff there or like this turned on, just flip the darn switch. And point B is be in front of a customer. Everything else in between, if I can outsource it or eliminate it, okay, That's what I'm thinking about. Right. I remember talking to a lot of business owners like this. Hey, what is your core competency? What are you strong in? And what is your ultimate goal? And as you and many loan officers, you are a CEO of your own company. So you say, okay, I'm going to bring in technologies because otherwise I would be handwriting notes and snail mailing everything else if you're communicating outwards, right? So I don't want to do that manually because that takes away from consultation time. That takes away from networking time. Every minute it takes away from what your core vision is, that what improves and grows the business, man, oh man, you need to consider, is there enough return on that physical time? Because here's the thing, money that can be replaced. Lose the money, you can make the money, right? Physical assets, or car gets flooded or whatever happens, you can buy another car. The only commodity you can't replace, it's gone. Once it's taken off, it's gone, it's time. Is the number one commodity in the universe. Once it's gone, it's lost. You can never get time back. Period. Period. It's done. So I tell the loan officer, think about this. Think about this when you're investing in technologies, and all of a sudden they just give you an FAQ, and all of a sudden they say, here's a rule, go for it, and I'll see you later. I'll bill you every single month. Our technologies are built on the fact that, what, from our monitor services, turn them on. We run it. There's really nothing else you need to do. Our services like yours, and specifically our integrations, are fully do it for you. And if there's an instance where we need your help, Mr. and Mrs. Loan Officer, because we respect your security, we need your credentials, or maybe you have an IT person to get in there, great, we'll do it with you from an integration perspective. Now the kind of like says, all right, well, I have this, you told me to execute in this awesome system. It is an absolute luxury to have the services like you've got, Devin, because that just takes it to the next level. Because we see customers all the time say, this is fantastic. My next problem is, now that I got all this knowledge and awareness, how do I execute upon it? Well, that's simple. There's a lot of how, but from get from how to doing it, that's a gigantic bridge that sometimes, depending upon what systems and partners you have out there, you're kind of left on your own. This goes across any level of technology, let alone a CRM, right? That has a lot of complexity to that. So hearing that you follow the same principles, Devin, is why, I think we love you guys at the same mindset in regards to our LO customers, is what we can do for you, because this is our domain, right? It's done for you, right? Just sit yourself on the strategic side. Just give us the vision, right? Continuously give us the feedback of what you see your ecosystem doing, so that now the mechanics, heavy lifting, all the little things, that's what me and my team can do. That's what you and your teams can do. So what are we doing? Don't spend your time here. We've got this. Get in front of your client. Give me more stuff so I can find more information, so I can get you in front of those clients. So what do LOs need to be doing? Two things, in my opinion, and this is what you should tell all sales reps, 90% of your life. One, working your butt off to get in front of a customer. Two, being in front of customers. Outside of that, everything is a distant three. And that's why I'm saying, if it even shows up on your radar, can technology take it over? Can I outsource it? And then three, do I even really need it?
Yeah, I love that, man. And I just have a couple more questions.
Yeah.
Do you have like one or two case studies you could talk about with Stikkum? Like maybe John or someone else, like, hey, we've helped them grow their business this much, or we've done this. And then I just have one more question and we'll end this episode.
Yeah, I think one of the best recent ones, we get peppered here and there, here and there. We don't get them on a regular basis, right? You get a complaint right away. And but to get like the good news is like pulling teeth. But so sometimes when I do my regular calls and I'm just bumping into customers, and like, hey Jeff, I just want to let you know, a customer that had probably about 45 days they've been with us and stuff. They had their database up. They're not very large database, but she was like, tell you what, man, I should have put your stuff in place earlier, because um I put you in place to protect myself from an EPO, and we just got engaged, got on there for you guys, and man, oh man, it's not that we got any new deal, but this EPO is this was an EPO situation. The original loan was like around 1.6 to 1.8 million. It would have hit us for around 30 grand on an EPO clawback. He says, we're able to intercept that thing. We're able to work with the customer, steer them back our way, because it was just for convenience. And then now, thank goodness, we've got this, right? For the price of your one alert, I just probably paid for you guys for the next 15 to 20 years. She was just saying, he goes, but I just want to let you know, woo, right? We're like,
That's
that's awesome. That
crazy.
is absolutely awesome. So there's numerous instances like that, new business and everything else like this. But I like that we don't pry for numbers, but it's really cool when you start hearing that, and in instances like that.
No, that's an awesome story. And just one last question: if people want to learn more about Stickum or they want to book a call with you to learn more, what are the best places to do that?
Yeah. Well, one on our website right away, just stikkum.io, which is different like this. That's our website. You can find us there. You see a lot of our social channels. But always you can reach out to myself directly. So that's Jay Laundress. Did I put it, did I mind right? Jay Laundress at stikkum.io, right? That's my direct. I got like 5 or 6 different emails. But 7 days a week, 7 days a week. And this is what we even tell our customers. We're there for them 7 days a week. This is a live session with you, Devin. We can have live sessions with them 7 days a week. They all have my calendar link. It's just if you want to have on the weekend, that's a full go. Send me an email and I'll try to work things around because I got to wrangle it from the family, if you will. But we will make that happen. Our premise on a service perspective, especially because we know we support loan officers, and I've asked them. Call I just had yesterday. He's like, "Wow, you guys are pretty great because the problem I have with a lot of these systems is I have to sit there and I have to go through the help desk if it even is one. I have to send in a note. I only get them via chat, or really mostly I just get an FAQ. And as I can get you guys right away, and everything else like this, and I can have time with you, FaceTime with you at any time. So that was really appreciative of him and stuff like that. And I told him this. I'm like, you know what? When we designed Stikkum, we built it for the loan officers, but we built it from the backwards going forward. We're going to build a cool technology that's going to do this pretty, really neat stuff and really help them out there. But what matters most is the service. And I know who my customer is. It's these loan officers, wonderful folks bringing financial opportunities for housing, right? But I know who their clientele is, hardworking people. So I know what they do on 8 to 5. They're not with their loan officers. And these loan officers, you guys on the audience there, you guys pour in the midnight oil. You're meeting with your customers at nights, in the evenings, during lunch, and on the weekends. That's when you service your customers. So our thought is, think of them as, well, to us, that's their bar of acceptable service. If they service their customers like that, shouldn't they expect the same level of service for themselves? Right? So we tailored our service model just like that and say, yes, on weekends, on evenings, you can get at us and everything else like that.
That's awesome. I love that, Jeff. Well, thanks for hopping on. If you guys want to check more about Stickum, go to stickum.io, and Stickum is spelled
KK.
Stikkum, two
Yep.
Ks. Yep. So don't forget that. .io, not .com. And appreciate you having on and hope everybody has a great day.
Yep. Thanks, everybody.